79, the A320 going to Phoenix, Arizona.
081 Heavy on Kilo, hold short Alpha.
Who's a Kilo Thai? Who is that?
081 Heavy.
Cam 8081 Heavy, left on Alpha, short of Echo. 808 Bravo Lima, you didn't follow it? 808 Bravo Lima?
808 Bravo Lima, you told us to follow the Embraer.
You follow the Embraer? JetBlue 1069?
Hi, and welcome to MzeroA's video podcast, episode number 5, How to Read METARs. I'm your host, Jason Shapper. Today, we'll cover 2 METARs, a simple one and one that's more complex. Each will fully decode so you have a better understanding of how to read METARs. Let's get to it. First, we'll take a look at our simple METAR. I'm going to read through it and then we'll go by it bit by bit. This is a METAR for KOCF prepared on the 27th at 15:15 Zulu. It's an automated weather report. The winds are 110 at 3, gusting to 14 with 10 statute miles visibility. Few clouds at 4,400 and overcast at 5,000. The temperature is 24 and the dew point is 14, altimeter 3034. Remarks: they do not have an automated precipitation discriminator at this field. Now let's go over that METAR section by section. The first bit is the type of report. It's a METAR. METARs come out 55 minutes past the hour and are a surface weather observation. The next section is the identifier. Which airport is this for? In our case, it's KOCF, or Ocala International Airport. The next section is our date and time of issuance. The 27 at the beginning indicates the date in which the METAR came out. In this case, it came out on the 27th of this month at 15:15 Zulu. This helps you know when the METAR came out to make sure you have the most recent information. The auto means it was an automated weather report, meaning a computer generated this particular METAR. It wasn't crafted by a human being. Next, it gets a little bit more complicated when we look at the winds. The first 3 numbers are the wind direction. In this case, the winds are from 110. The next 2 numbers are the wind velocity, always in knots, so they're at 3. The winds are 110 at 3. The G means the winds are gusting, and it shows you to what degree they are gusting. So they're gusting to 14 knots. So our winds today are 110 at 3, gusting to 14. The next section shows our visibility, always in statute miles. In this case, it's 10 statute miles. The reason they use statute miles is because we are on the ground. This is a surface observation. Next shows our cloud cover. Few at 4,400 feet. The next also shows our cloud cover. Overcast at 5,000 feet. This always gives you a good indication of where the clouds are at. Next is our temperature and our dew point. The temperature always comes first. So our temperature is 24 and our dew point is 14. The A shows our altimeter setting. Our altimeter is 30.34. Lastly, we have our remarks section. In this case, it says A01, which means this field does not have an automatic precipitation discriminator, meaning it knows some sort of precipitation is falling from the sky, but it doesn't know if it's snow, if it's rain, if it's hail. There's no way for it to discriminate between different types of precipitation. It just knows that something is falling from the sky. Let's go ahead and take a look at another report. This report again is a METAR, an hourly surface observation. This time it's for KJFK, John F. Kennedy Airport. It was prepared on the 24th at 22:30
2235 Zulu. Again, the first two numbers are the date, 24, and the last four are the time, 2235 Zulu. The winds, the first three numbers being the direction, 280, and the last two numbers being the velocity, 24. So the winds are 280 at 24. The G means the winds are gusting. They're gusting to 36 knots. The winds at JFK, 280 at 24, gusting to 36 knots. There's 7 statute miles of visibility on the surface at JFK. Remember, it's statute miles because it's a surface observation. The reason there's 7 statute miles at JFK is because of light rain. RA means rain. You can tell it's light rain by the minus sign in front of it. If it were a plus sign, it would be heavy rain, and if there was no sign shown, it would be moderate rain. After that, it shows BR, which means mist. I remember that by saying baby rain. So there's 7 statute miles because of light rain and mist. The clouds are broken at 900 feet. Now we know it's 900 feet because of where the 9 is located. If it was over one more decimal place to the left, it'd be 9,000 feet. And over 2 decimal places, it'd be 90,000 feet. There's also an overcast layer at 2,000 feet, and this ends in CB. CB means cumulonimbus clouds. We know that nimbus means rain, so we can tell our rain that's fallen from the sky is falling from that overcast at 2,000 foot layer. Just like in our last METAR, the temperature and the dew point are the same. The temperature is 26 and the dew point is 24, and it'll always be displayed in this format. The altimeter is 29.908. Just add a decimal point in the middle, and that makes it easy to figure out. 29.908. Let's take a closer look at our remarks section. We've already established that RMK means remarks. The AO2 in our remarks section is an automatic precipitation discriminator. It can tell exactly what's falling from the sky. Rain, sleet, hail, snow. It can tell the difference. SLP doesn't mean it's slippery. It means sea level pressure. The number following the sea level pressure is the measurement in hectopascals. You want to add a 10 or a 9 to this number, whichever gets you closest to 1,000. In our case, that would be 999.3. Next is our exact temperature and dew point. The T means temperature, and the 0 means the number is positive. In our case, it's a positive 26.4 degrees Celsius. Continuing down to the dew point, there's also a 0 in front of that. So, our dew point is a positive 23.8 degrees Celsius. Now looking at our pressure gradient, the 5, we know that is the pressure gradient. The 6 means the atmospheric pressure has gone down. So the second number is the direction. A 1, 2, or 3, the atmospheric pressure has increased. Whether if you have a 4, 5, or 6, the atmospheric pressure has gone down. The 0, 1, 2 tells you how many inches of mercury it's gone down. So in our case, it's gone down 0.12 inches of mercury in the past 3 hours.
This week's lesson was a tough one, but hopefully has something you can take away from it. Try to read a METAR before every flight. It's something you should be doing anyways. Remember, a good pilot is always learning. See ya.
You're on Bravo. You're short of Victor Alpha. You're Beam the Iberian.
For Beam Alitalia on the left there.
Beam Alitalia. Alright, just hang on. Kepler 179?
Yep. Yes, sir. We're number 2 holding short of Victor Alpha on Bravo.
Hey, who's the first JetBlue on Bravo short of Victor Alpha?
35.
You're an outbound?
Yep.
Hey, you guys should come up here one day. JetBlue 35 needs you to pull it right up there.